We'd love to help you. Upstairs is a gallery that I bet a lot of you don't even know about, that Clint has been a connoisseur of art for a very long time, and every one of these walls has some sort of cool local art on it. So if you ever get a chance and we're helping you with your print work, come on out and ask him what's upstairs. He'd love to show you. So thank you, Clint. Thank you, Precision Press, for letting us host this every month. We do it every fourth Thursday from 7 to 8 p.m. And I always try to have the best and the brightest here in Arlington, which is why Chuck is here.
Oh, okay.
Chuck, why don't you tell us a little bit about what you got going on around town?
Well, I tell you, every Monday night, I host a open mic at Binion's Ice House. We've been doing it for about 3.5 years now, and you get 3 songs. I don't care if you've been playing for 40 years or for 40 minutes. If you come out and sign up, you get to play 3 songs. Very encouraging group of people. We want you to have fun and learn stuff. But basically, every once in a great big while, all us old amateurs will come up with something really special. You know, there are songs that get played over there that sound better than the originals, and then there's others. But that's okay. That's how people.
Yeah, sorry about Hotel California.
Well, that's all right.
Well, Chuck, what you gonna start us off with today?
I have no idea. Just let me think. Okay. It's a really old song. I mean, like very old. And I doubt if many of you have heard it, but I'm gonna do it anyway. song, having fun.
That's my favorite. Well, I'm going to start off on a song that I always do. It helps me warm up my voice. And I know it, so I don't have to look at my book for it. That's always a bonus.
That's handy.
That's isn't that special?
Yes.
And Dwayne doesn't know it, but I'm borrowing his capo. I promise I'll put it back when I'm done. And thank you. This is called With You. Thank you.
That was very good.
Thank you.
She's obviously a songwriter. You will soon find out I'm obviously not. So I'm going to do a bunch of cover stuff. But it's going to be old and strange and stuff you probably don't hear very often. An old boy from Georgia, the name of Joe South. He's one of my favorites. Wrote a bunch of songs back in the 60s and 70s that spoke to the social conscience of Americans, sort of. But this one's called Games People Play.
baby. Yeah. Well, I'll take this opportunity to kind of share a little bit about what's been going on in my world. We're almost done with the album. We are so close. We're in, I got a few vocal glitches that I have to work on a couple songs, and then we've gotten all the artists. Chuck, do you know there are 20 musicians through DFW that have laid tracks on this album? And it is an all-star cast on this For the Birds album, let me tell you.
That's exciting.
It is very exciting. It's so exciting, I wanted to show them off as much as I can when we do this album release. I haven't even told my husband about this. This has just happened today. And so I'm going to do, hey, guess what, babe? Guess what I'm going to do? We basically live in the backyard of Binions. And I met Daniel Katzig again after 20 years, and we started performing together, and we've been performing for the past 2 years. But I'd like to kind of pay tribute, I guess, in a way, to Binions, even though they do play death metal on my daddy's birthday, but that's okay, I forgive you. You know, because it's kind of where it all reignited my passion for music again. I mean, I kind of started, like, feeding into where I wanted to go and writing music before all that, but that really just kind of took it to a whole new level. So, you know, I thought, well, why not go back to where it all kind of like took off for me? So we're going to host a huge For the Birds festival. It's going to be a 4-hour event. It'll be May 31st. Mark your calendars now. If you're watching this later, mark your calendars, May 31st. It'll be the For the Birds festival album release for Miss Savage Hurley me. And we're going to have an all-star cast of musicians that are out there performing their music. And then at the end of the night, they're going to come and play feature on whatever songs they were on the album with me. I'm hoping to have 100 to 200 vendors out there. There's a lot of work that's getting ready to go into doing all that, a lot of promotion. But let me tell you, that is going to be a fun night that you do not want to miss. And you'll want to get there early because parking is going to be something. So,
did you mention where it was going to be?
At Binion's Ice House.
Okay, good.
Over there, 205 Northwest Street in downtown Arlington, right by the bridge between Division and Front.
Same place I have my open mic.
Well, that's right. On Monday nights, you do have your open mic there.
How about that?
What? Yes. So, yes. Thank you, Binions, for hosting that for us. That's going to be a very fun evening. Yeah, and sorry, Kevin. It just so happens that's just the way it's going to work. Because they have 2 stages outside, you know, and it'll just work. The transitions will just work so much better because as this person's performing, we can get this other person set up to come in and we can just bounce back and forth. It's a lot of people that need a lot of space. So it's going to be very exciting. No, it's a Saturday night. Kevin goes, that's a Sunday night. No, it's a Saturday. But the album is set to release in April. We're doing a final listening room party at the end of March. The album will actually release in April, but the party, the festival is going to be in May. So I'd actually done a show there before. I was in another band, a lovely band named Soundsuit, whom I still adore. And we had recorded a song together, and I loved it so much that I decided to record it a second time, a little different, and put it on this new album for the Birds. And it goes a little something like this. Just like the flowers in the spring, they'll bloom again when the storms settle in, when the rain is your friend, as the summer creeps along, with the warmth of the sun, like the tune of a song, we will carry on. As the days dance around, and the heat is beating down, the king will take his crown falling on the ground. Once the ice begins to form, and it's tough to keep warm, since the time will flow again, the world awaits a new blossom.
Surprised me with the uke there.
I'm just full of surprises.
That's great. How many people out there are my age? I'm 76. Yeah, true.
Yeah.
How many of you always wanted to play a little music but just never got the courage to do it? Yeah, I'm telling you, now don't wait. You know, find yourself an open mic or something. Get out and play. And just for no other reason than your own self-esteem and your own pleasure, because it's a lot of fun. You know,
yeah.
don't sit there and play for the cats and the walls and you know bedroom superstar. Get out, find a place, find an open mic. Go challenge yourself, but just get out and have fun. That's all I'm doing it for.
Yeah.
And it's just a good time. I would have never met this lovely lady over here if I hadn't been doing it. I've got a little band called the Mid-City Gamblers. One of my bandmates is an engineer, works for the city of Mansfield. The other is the biology chair at UTA. Never would have known them. I'm an old retired metal banger, metal worker. I'd have never met these guys if I hadn't played music with them. So Get out, get a life, get musical.
Hey, Papa Savage. He's
fun.
waving high.
Have fun.
Yeah, so we used to do all these in the Red Room, and we came out here and we did them out here because the last time I was going to go put it in the Red Room was full. So, so this is the second time I've done it out here, but next month we will be back in the Red Room. Actually, next month I will not be here. I will not be doing one because I'll be doing the listening room party for my album in Frisco, which is going to be a lot of fun. But April, Bill Sibley is going to come out and join me.
That San Francisco?
No, just Frisco, Texas. A place called Fizz. It's going to be fun. Yeah, we're pulling all the musicians out. We're going to put them on a party bus, take them all out to Frisco and have them listen to the songs.
Hey man, they got their own baseball team and everything in Frisco.
Do they?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Isn't that where the Stars, or is that the Cowboys kind of host in Frisco, like their little practice area or something like that? I'm sure it's not little, but don't they practice? It's either the Stars or the Cowboys practice in Frisco too, something like that.
Yeah, way back in the day, I used to skydive. And our little drop zone was probably about 5 miles from Frisco. They used to come over and get us to jump into the stadium with the game ball during their homecoming game. I did that like 4 times.
Nice.
A lot of fun. Frisco's a cool place. You guys love it. That's where Dan Blocker comes from. If y'all remember him, Hollis Cartwright.
I don't know who Dan Blocker is.
You do. Maybe not everybody watching does. Come on.
Some of y'all may. Some of y'all
Might
may.
look a little different when he grew up there, though, than it does now.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you can't, I don't recognize it. Anyway, this song I'll do was given to me by a friend of mine. He'd was on your Wednesday night thing.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Which friend is that?
John Brown.
Oh, yeah. So, we used to do a live Wednesday night podcast every week at Binions.
At Binions.
Yeah, and John Brown, he was a singer-songwriter. Man, he sounded so much like the Beatles.
He's an extraordinary songwriter and pianist, and he sings pretty decent too. But he gave me this song, somebody giving it to him, and I'm trying to remember one of his name, and I can't. But one of the people that wrote some of the lyrics was a country gentleman by the name of Mac Davis. And I'm sure if you're familiar with country music, Mac Davis is not a stranger to you. But he just gave me a sheet of paper with a bunch of lyrics, and I fiddled it up, and this is what I came up with. As soon as I can find it. There we go. Just one road running through these parts, and it stops right where it starts. It don't go nowhere, just round and round. And I ain't never gonna get out of this town. Now the trains pulled out, but they never came back. Now there's weeds and grass growing right up through the rusty old railroad track. The planes, they fly over, but they never touch down. And I ain't never gonna get out of this town. There's a dream I've been dreaming now for years, where I fly off into the sun and just disappear. I got an old Chevy Nova sitting up on blocks, and a bunch of greasy parts in the cardboard box. Got her running once, but she put back down. And I ain't never gonna get out of this town. I've been stealing Jenny's kisses since 11th grade, and we just can't run away from the love we made. Now I'm shopping for a stroller and a wedding gown, and I ain't never gonna get out of this town. I ain't never gonna get out of this town.
Yeah, I love that. Man, that sounds like it could have come right out of the same time of Hank Williams and yeah, it sounds like it's just stepped right out of history. That's cool. All right.
Yeah, I was very appreciative to John for letting me. He just gave me the thing. I gave it to him. He gave it to me. He said, Chuck, make something out of it. Okay.
Aww.
I love it. Thank you, John.
Ah, that's so cool. Okay. Well, we're going to do... I always do this song just because it's called Mother Nature and all. I love it because I'm kind of a hippie by heart. I blame my daddy.
No.
I'm blaming you, Papa Savage. But it's all, if Mother Nature was going to write a love song to humanity, what would it sound like? And this is it. Who said love was gentle? Who can be so blind? Who can be so fragile? I've got trouble on my mind. Can't you see? I need you for the good of mankind. What we've got is so special, transcends the forest and the trees, hey, takes into account all the birds and the bees. It can lead you through space and time. But you gotta open that door and show me a sign. You cannot fight what you know is right, yeah. That's why you got to treat everyone so kind, hey. If you were left with a judgment call, why don't you really think about you? Without any doubt that what you were doing won't cause pain at all. Just really start caring about Mother Nature and all. Ooh, hey, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, ooh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that would be Mother Nature.
Yeah, that's about as turbulent. Woo, no. gonna knock me off my stool. God, I love that stuff, man.
Well, if you're watching, don't be afraid to say hi, because I actually am paying attention tonight, which I normally just set it off and say, do your thing, live stream, but I actually am looking and seeing what's going on here. So say hi if you're paying attention. I want to know. Yeah, all right.
Yeah. Waylon Jennings wrote a song that everybody kind of misunderstood. So I'm going to do it and see if you can figure out what the song's about. Very short and very simple. You were the toast of the town, and I was the one that you chose. You took me the long way around. That's what it takes, I suppose. Man can get caught in a dream, and desire always covers the wrong. Nothing is as bad as it seems, 'cause I've learned to live with you gone. And I'm living proof there's life after you. After all that I've been through, I'm living proof there's life after you. And a man can get caught in a dream, and desire. There's life after you. Now, what's he writing about?
His dog left.
Now, that's one thought.
Life after you.
His favorite car died.
I mean, I would think it would be about a lady.
You'll all both be wrong. Cocaine.
Oh, well, there you go.
He had this
There you go.
gigantic cocaine habit for years and years, and
Goodness.
quit cold turkey. He went to Arizona and dried out all by himself, and he and Jesse. And he wrote that song after that. I've learned to live without you, and I'm living
nice.
proof. That's a cool song. Not too many people have heard that song by him, but I always dig up old silly stuff like that no one's heard.
Well, I just think it's interesting to know the story behind it, too.
Yeah.
And that's good and bad. Bad that he had that habit, but good that he kicked it.
Yeah, if anybody's ever tried that alone, you know how tough it was. So, anyway, he's living proof. You're living proof. You're beautiful and you sing like an angel.
Oh, shucks. Shucky darns. So this one's called The Lonesome Journey. I had a lot of fun. I don't know if you guys, well, if you're from Arlington, you've probably at least heard the name, Mark Jokel. He's now doing stuff in Grand Prairie. He's got an Epic Fest, and he's got the Wellspring that he's working at, and he's doing just all these really cool festivals. And he had me come on board last Saturday, and I got to go out there and perform with them and do a song swap with this lady, lovely lady, Miss Griffith. And we had a lot of fun for an hour. Dave Tribble was out there, and he was doing all the sound and paying attention. And yeah, I did this one. It was called The Lonesome Journey. Lost my way through the forest of truth. Been gone for days, searching for my youth. I continue to pass over rivers and lakes to see my land of 1,000 mistakes. Oh, 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 but I am who I am, fragile echo of me, a carefree toss of the powers that be. Whoa, 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 whoa. On this endless path, only led by love, still traveling the years as a test from above. Whoa, follow their light to the open sea. My heart, it drains every ounce of me. Oh, 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 oh. But I am who I am, fragile echo of me, a carefree toss of the powers that be. Whoa, 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 whoa. Drop by drop, I'm an empty grail, dry and cold, brittle and frail. Oh, hoping that spark is a guiding beam where stars an echo of me, a carefree toss of the powers that be.
Nice.
Thank you. That F chord always gets me every time. Golly.
It's F sharp.
Whatever. Gets it.
I gotta get the right rhythm here. Left the lipstick glitter on the mirror, shadow on the bathroom floor. All that I could put back together was never seeing me no more. She took all her clothes, one red dress, the one she knows that I like the best. All that I could do was clean up the mess and wonder where she'd gone. I had a sky blue ragtop Mustang in 1964. She drove it off into the night till it wouldn't go no more. Then she called a ride home into town, bought some gas and laid the top down. Then she burned that pony to the ground in the desert down in New Mexico. Rita Lee, Rita's gone. She gave me every chance that a man could want. I never knew a love so strong or so crazy when she'd been done wrong. When Rita leaves, Rita's gone. But in a call to her mamacita back in El Paso, she said she heard the story from Rita on the way down to Mexico. Now she knew I was taking it hard. She said, I'm sorry about your car, but you're lucky all she broke was your heart. You better just let it go. When Rita leaves, oh, Rita's gone. She gave me every chance that a man could want. I never knew a love so strong or so crazy when she'd been done wrong. When Rita leaves, Rita's gone. Well, she never gave me a chance to explain. Oh, hell, I guess it don't matter anyway. Rita leaves, Rita's gone. Rita leaves, Rita's gone. Gone. Gone.
See, she ain't sitting around. She took the red dress. She's
Poor
gone.
Mustang's just a burned out shell in the desert.
That's funny. Well, you know, Chuck, the first time I ever met you, I knew I liked you. I liked you so much, I felt like I needed to write a song about you, and I did.
Oh my God.
I know. Now, whether or not he likes it is to be determined. But just something about your energy that made me go, that guy's cool. So I wrote this one for you.
Energetic me?
No, not that. Is that something about your energy?
Oh, that.
Your
energy.
chutzpah. You got some good chutzpah. This is called A Stranger to You and Me. And I haven't played it or practiced it in a long time, so I might butcher it for you. So.
You will not. It will be perfect.
Let me make sure I'm in tune. I guess that's in tune enough.
Good enough for podcast,
Right. You may have met him once or twice at the local bar. You might have seen him, said hello as you stopped to your car. And he's familiar and he's kind to everyone that he sees, but he's a stranger to you and me. He's a friend you can rely on, always a shoulder to cry on when you're lost or alone. He'll be there by the phone. He'll admit when he's wrong. A case that's rarely been seen, but he's a stranger to you and me. There's a look in his eyes, of a distance you'll see perhaps a lover that was lost, or a sad history. But he is friendly and he is wise. He cares for all that he meets, but he's a stranger to you and me. Yes, he's a stranger to you and me. He's still a stranger to you and me.
That's wonderful.
Thank you. Well, I think we got one more for you and one more for me, maybe.
Yeah, probably got about time to do that. Mine's short. It's short because I wrote it.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, this is the only original song of mine that you will hear tonight. And I wrote it because somebody pissed me off. No, they did. He said, you guys have had your time. Get out of the way and let us young people do this. Okay. stuff in D. Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
D is an old man's friend. Well, I got some news today. The man I knew just passed away. They tell me that he died old and alone. His good wife had just passed on, and his kids were grown and gone. So he just lay down and let it slip away. Well, every old man knows the mornings they start slow, but don't lay down and waste away the day. 'Cause I've heard them poets write about the dying of the light. Don't go gentle into the night, put up a fight. Take it one step at a time. Life is just a state of mind. Live hard every minute you're alive. Take it one step at a time till you find your stride. Then step out like you used to in your prime. Well, I heard some young men say, hey, old man, you've had your day. It's time to step aside and let us by. No one let me by, so you can give it your best try. But as long as I'm still here, it's still my day. I'm taking it one step at a time, 'cause life is just a state of mind. I won't live it hard every minute I'm alive. Taking it one step at a time till I find my stride. Then step out like I used to in my prime. Man, you know that life's a state of mind. Damn it.
I like that. I think that's my favorite one of the night. We got time for one more if I'm quick, and I'm not sure if we'll make it, but if I go over, it doesn't matter. So this one's called Lessons of Life. Let me try that again.
Keep going, it's there somewhere.
There it is.
There it is.
Never understand where you are coming from, with a lack of connections you don't keep. It's hard to describe how we should love another. We won't hear or barely even speak. We make these assumptions on life, just how we think it all should go to plan. No matter how much we claim, they pull away. And in the end, we're all doing the best we can. So don't go changing for me. May you find tranquility. Don't give up that good fight. Let sleeping children be. It's the lessons in life that make this big bright world go round. So find your joy in every day before time passes away. It's easy to believe that we are broken, or there's something in our lives we have to change. But believe it or not, we're all that we've got. So make the most of it and enjoy what's here today. And don't go changing for me. May you find tranquility. Don't give up that good fight. Let sleeping children be. It's the lessons in life that make this big bright world go round. So find your joy in every day before time passes away. Find your joy in every day before time passes away.
Oh, yes! I have not heard that one. That is wonderful.
Thank you. Well, folks, that's our time. Savage Hurley and friends, thank you. Chuck Moore, if you're a singer-songwriter or you just want to have some fun, you get 3 songs on a Monday, and you better get there early because there is a list. It's at Binion's Ice House, 205 Northwest Street. Thank you, Precision Press, for letting us and Gallery 900 host here this evening. I'm Savage Hurley. It's Chuck Moore. Blessings to you all. Tip your musicians.
Hey, thanks for letting me come and hang out.
Thank you for coming out here tonight. I had a blast. This was fun. Thank you. Goodbye, everybody.
Well, we got just about right. Yeah, right on the money.
Pretty good.
Right on the money.
I'm going to just turn it off now. Stop recording.